Welcome back. Today I'm talking about Season 3, Episode 4 of Mandalorian. And what I'm going to talk about is a little bit of a spoiler. So if you don't want the thing spoiled, it's time to leave right about now. Just go. Because you don't want to hear any more past this. Trust me. But if you don't care, or if you've already seen it, and you just want to hear my opinions on this thing that I'm going to talk about, which is, I'm sure, is in the title, then let's talk about it. So I've been sitting on posting this video for like 2 days because I didn't want to get into spoilers too early. On Tuesday night, I stay up late, and I always plan on watching the next episode of Mandalorian at midnight when it comes out here. And this Tuesday, I fell asleep right before midnight, so I didn't see it till about 3 in the morning. I woke up randomly. I was like, oh, I forgot to watch the show. So I watched it at 3 in the morning. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I was pretty cozy. I'm in bed watching this thing, And the show is, it's a short episode, and it's not super exciting, but there's a flashback that happens in the middle that I was really excited about. And I liked that part even before what I'm about to tell you. Basically, Grogu flashes back to escaping the Jedi Temple, and there's Order 66 going on. There's all these clone troopers in there slaughtering Jedi, and they're basically like, get Grogu out of here. They say something here that I missed on the first viewing, so it was even more of a surprise to me when this happened. If I caught it, it probably would have ruined my moment here, but they put him in the lift. They send Grogu up the lift. The doors open. There's a lot of suspense here. You don't know what's going to happen. When the doors open, there's a Jedi standing outside the door. And the Jedi is played by Ahmed Best. And I was super excited about this. So, literally hopped out of bed and stood up like, oh my gosh, is it going to be him? It's going to be him. Is it going to be him? And I'm going to switch the thing here. And who I'm talking about is Kelleran Beq. And sure enough, watch the whole scene standing there, just stressed out as all can be, like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I'll get into why it's so cool in a minute. There's multiple levels of why I think it's awesome. They get to the dock, where there's another escape ship, and it's a bunch of these Naboo guards, and they say, Kelleran Beq. And I was like, oh, yes, this is amazing. Okay, here's why. First of all, seeing Ahmed in this was just great. Super exciting. Super exciting for me because, one, he played, if you don't know who Ahmed is, he played Jar Jar Binks in the prequels, and he got a ton of fan backlash for years after doing that, after playing that character. And that's a tricky thing. It's tricky to have backlash on anything in general, but when you sink, a couple of years of your life into performing a character and being part of this whole process, and he was literally like the first mocap performer, before Andy Serkis and all that, it was Ahmed Best. He was the guy, and he's working with ILM, and they're developing all this stuff. Like, he would do movements, and they'd have to figure out how to get those movements to translate into a digital character, and he was part of that process, and that's really, 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 really cool. So all this neat stuff is going on. So you have, a couple of years of probably doing some of the coolest work you'll ever get to do, and then this really, really exciting, highly anticipated premiere for this film, and then suddenly horrible fan backlash. So you go from like this super roller coaster up, it's going to be awesome, and then the roller coaster comes off the tracks on the way down, which is really sad. It's, whatever your opinion is on that character, being on the receiving end of so much backlash is not fun. Being on the receiving end on a tiny bit of backlash is not fun, but like that level is really bad. So to see Ahmed there in this really, really cool role as this Jedi who's legitimately like kicking ass as he goes through this place and to save Grogu is awesome. Awesome redemption. So I think anybody seeing this, and most of the comments I've seen about this in the last couple of days have been very excited for Ahmed in this. Now for me, I feel even more excited because I know Ahmed. I know him. He's a good guy. I worked with him on Jedi Temple Challenge. And I played this droid here, 83, who is voiced by Mary Holland, but I'm in the suit. I built the suit, and I'm in the suit. And I spent 10 episodes of this show standing right next to Ahmed, basically all day long, hanging out, and got to know him. He's a really, really, really nice guy. So, you know, hearing all the stuff I told you about the backlash, happening to anybody sucks. Happening to a guy that's as nice and as talented as Ahmed, who's just, you know, it's like heartbreaking. Once you know him, it's even, you know, as an outsider not being him, you feel even worse for him because he's just such a good guy. So to see him in this role was really awesome. And then to be Kelleran Beq, this is Kelleran Beq, who we played on the game show Jedi Temple Challenge, which means that now I have this personal connection, not just to Ahmed, but to the character Kelleran Beq. We were his droids. This is LXR5, which was built by Michael McMaster, and then 83, which was me in the suit and performed by Mary Holland. I have a picture here. There's me in the suit. Let's see. Hi, there's me. Let's see if I have a picture of Mary so you can see who performed the droid. This is Mary, who did the voice for the droid. But there's Ahmed. He's just awesome. And again, couldn't be a nicer dude. Another thing that's really great about the fact that he is being Kelleran in this is that a lot of Kelleran's backstory was developed by Ahmed himself. He wanted to come up with backstory for the show, for Jedi Temple Challenge, and there's a lot of aspects like the double-sabered approach to his skills and his all of that stuff translated into the Mandalorian, which is just like just sweetens it that much more. And so excited. And it's just been a weird couple days because his cool scene and his success on this like overflowed onto everybody who worked on Jedi Temple Challenge, because now Jedi Temple Challenge was actually trending on Twitter yesterday and on TikTok. So all of a sudden I'm getting all these messages about this, like, oh my gosh, are the droids gonna be on a show and all this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I didn't know Ahmed was gonna be on this, so I was super, super stoked. But man, look how cool he looks. They gave him a little bit nicer quality robe here for this than they had on Jedi Temple Challenge, but I'm sure the budget was a lot bigger for Mandalorian. And Ahmed does martial arts too in real life, so like all that sword stuff, I'm sure was him really doing all his own work there. Really talented dude, man. Couldn't be more excited for him, and yeah, it was great. So anyway, I got an episode of Jedi Temple Challenge queued up.
Still no high five.
Thank you for the high five. It was crisp.
That's 3 for orange and blue and 2 for purple.
I can high five too,
that's
Master
me. Hey.
Beq.
Can you, 83?
Yeah, here.
All right. anyway, I'll come back to that. If you guys want to see, any more stuff about filming Jedi Temple Challenge and some behind the scenes and a lot of work that I did on that, I'll do a video on that separately. But couldn't be more excited. Ahmed is just such a good guy. Can't say it enough. For all the fans out there that were excited for him, be triply excited because he deserves it. He deserves every bit of it. He's so good. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and listening to me gush about him. He's so stoked. So stoked. But anyway, have fun. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.